value of having a real estate professional on your side. So when I say real estate professional, there's a bunch of different types. I'm a realtor, so that comes with a higher code of ethics. It's a actual trade organization, and we're bound to a higher standard to guide you, the client, through the transaction from start to finish, whether you're buying or selling. Our point is to make sure that you have a successful outcome for a deal that you're happy with. So, but I'm going to highlight some of the benefits that come with working with a real estate agent. So, if you've started searching online, I know I harp on it a lot. Like, don't worry about it. It's a totally normal thing to do. Like, you do your own research. It's smart to do your own research. But when it comes time to actually execute and actually search for that home and to make an offer, you need to make sure that you have a skilled professional on your side. And there's a bunch of different reasons for that. First and foremost, a real estate agent is going to make the process a lot easier. So we at Lamakia have a unique buyer advantage program where I have a home search app. I have a few different proprietary resources that we can utilize to try and find you your home that you need. And with everything that's going on right now, our housing inventory is probably, I don't want to say the lowest, but it's the last market research I saw. We haven't seen our January and February housing inventory as low as we have for a very long time. And that's not something to really get scared about. It's actually a pretty good thing. But there's a whole other list of implications that can come with that, because now we're dealing with like supply and demand, and there's a lot of competition. But, again, even more important to make sure that you guys have a skilled professional working for you and getting you through the transaction that you guys are looking to execute. So a real estate agent is going to make it easier. We're going to be able to get you the information that you're actually looking for on homes that are actually for sale. So some of these online websites have about a 25% margin of error with homes that are listed for sale, or what you think are for sale, because they have a bunch of different categories. And if you want, reach out to me and we can talk about that, and I can help explain it a little bit better. But you're not going to be wasting your time when you work with me or when you work with another agent, because we're going to be able to get you the information that's actually available, so you can make the decision you need to make. Another very important, key factor in this is you need a skilled negotiator. Your realtor is going to be working for you to make sure that your best interests are protected and that your needs are protected. So, you can give me a list of wants in a house. I want 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a white picket fence, and that's great. And I could probably find you the house. And where that change happens from just searching for it online to having a real estate agent actually work through the process with you is that realtor, myself, is able to take all of your human side of your concerns when buying a house and factor that in and make sure that we get you the deal that protects your best interest and that keeps your family protected and that gets you guys that security of owning your own home, because that's the definition of an American dream, right? Is to be able to provide for your family or provide for yourself and to have a roof over your head. And what good is that roof over your head if you got it through a deal that was shoddy and that wasn't, something that you were 100% confident in? So working with a realtor gives you that competitive advantage. Another important thing is a realtor that is coming from a teacher mindset, somebody who's willing to guide you and get you through the process, is going to be somebody who is providing an education for you, the buyer, and the client. So it's kind of like a weird thing to think about. It's like, oh, well, a realtor is a salesman. But yes, our job function is to sell, but I'm only selling if you, the buyer, wants to buy it. I'm not making the decision for you. You guys have to make the decision for you. It's my job to give you the tools to make that decision the right way and to make sure that you're happy with it. Because it does nobody any good if you rush into a deal that you think isn't great or isn't, 100% what you're looking for, and then just to have you back in the process a few months later because you didn't get what you needed. So at the bottom line is, if you start your search online, that's great. It really is, because you have an idea vaguely of what the market looks like and what inventory is out there, and then you come and meet with me and we find out what your hopes and dreams are, we find out what your goals are, and we work through the next steps.